Good evening, good evening. It is a little bit later than what I would have liked to have intended, but there are updates and other things I needed to do along my line, as well as a few other things as well. Spending all the monies as of lately, because that's just what we do. It's actual things I needed, like my doorbell and other stuff. But anyway, welcome back to Trails in the Sky SC. Last time we basically booped the snoot of a dragon, and where we left off was, well, Joshua and Josette are off in their airship adventures doing God knows whatever the hell they're doing. I say we goddamn well find out what the hell they're actually up to. Because this is unfair to Estelle. She's missing out on adventure here. Chapter 6, the Sky Bandit Ship, Bobcat. Joshua's level 72. Look at that handsome mailman. Doing great. Something appeared on the radar. What did? I don't know. Oh, the Bobcat's in perfect condition. Oh, well, everything else is on you. Hey, it's on you. Hey, get a move on. The boss is on the bridge. I'm amazed the boss seemed to agree to this plan. It sounds bad no matter how you look at it. Greetings, Mr. Stormy. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing very well indeed. How fare you, good man? I was going to say fair maiden for a second there, but that would be very wrong of me to say so. Ah, here you are. What's the situation? That's what he predicted it would be. Look at the display. Altitude of 1560 Argate. Entering Liberlian territory from the north-northeast at 2100 sail per hour. With that kind of altitude and speed, they aren't normal ships. Looks like that special radar of yours is working here. Don't congratulate me yet. We don't know who they are. It's possible they're Ebonian scout ships or something. Kyle, do you have any visual contact yet? Got him. Send the image to your display. Ooh, that looks like an interesting airship. Not any airship I know. Actually, no, tell a lie, it is. Now, there's no doubt that's our target. I'm good. Started playing Atelier Riser 2 again, first time in like 2 years, and bought Dave the Dive, after which RT gameplay it, that and watched me having play Elden Ring, Cracker. Yeah, I saw you post a thing with that with the Utter Chaos. I don't know if RT played all the way through Dave the Diver. I still have Dave the Diver on my list to play at some point. I just don't know when, because everything is always perpetually on my list of things to cover. I'm very aware Dave the Diver is a very good game, and I know for a fact that Gwen would be the first to scream at me, just play it! And I was like, no, I have other things as well. God dang it, I have other things too. Well, that's the stage set then. Now it gets exciting. Oh, let's do this then. Lad, you ready for this fight? For this ride? Absolutely. Once I'm in place, begin immediately. Don, Kyle, Josette. Yeah, I noticed that at least in his YouTube video, he's been killing a lot of sharks. It's like, hey, that's not a shark you want me to go and kill. I only hunt sharks. It's just like, RT, please. RT, please. Like, stop hunting the poor sharks. If there's no predators left in the sea, it's gonna be crazy. Trying to hit a shark with a rubber mallet. I did see him on his YouTube try and hit a shark with a baseball bat and actually succeed. It's like, well done, well done. Well done indeed. Thank you for everything. Our relationship may have been based on a contract, But I'm glad I met you. What? What? Huh? It would be a bit more appropriate to say it once the mission's over with. But I may not get the opportunity. So let me say it now. Thank you. Be well, everyone. He just... dramatic till the very end. You're after me, Ozette. You chase after your man. Estelle's not around. Even at the very end, you managed to be so uncute? What's all this thank you business with a face like you're walking to your execution? You think hearing that will make me happy? You think those are the words I want to hear? Speaking of Mr. Happy, he should be glad I don't have the amount of channel points I have here in his channel, since the coins you used to use crowd control can be attained with the points. Yeah, that's what I said, like, when Renshi had it on for Dark Souls. I was like, no, surely this won't work, right? And I pressed it, and it actually put him into New Game Plus 2, and I was like, oh no. This is too dangerous. And he'd only set it to, like, 100 points. I'm like, dude, you done fucked up. You done fucked up, son. As soon as that was shown, others started doing the same, and it was like, oh no. Josette, just promise me that you won't do anything too crazy, that you'll come back alive. Given who I'm about to pick a war with, I can't guarantee anything. Well, that would be my kind of thing as well if I was to ever to do it, hypothetically, is I wouldn't have that option, because that would be very cruel. I don't know what sort of options crowd control does. One thing I wouldn't want is anything where it, like, removes my weapon. Maybe unequip it, but not, like, delete my weapon. Or at least change it, maybe, but to something else. I don't know. Nothing that really affects progress, per se. Like, I wouldn't want anything along the lines of, put me down to soul level 1. That would be cruel. That would be insane. Maybe be encumbered for so long. Like, being encumbered isn't a bad thing, like, for so long or whatever. Or don't allow summons or whatever. I'm making him tall. I mean, unequipping his weapon isn't too bad if you have, like, a cooldown, I guess. It's just if you destroy it, it's really bad. Or suddenly, like, deleting all magic points straight away, FP. That would be interesting, especially if you're a magic caster. But I'm assuming he's also playing a randomizer, looking at what he was doing. Which is extra cruelty, unless, of course, you can have others do that as well. I wouldn't like to, like, the first boss I encounter is the fucking, you know, the last boss. That would be very evil. But yeah, especially considering some of the arenas. I mean, that would be very cruel. But I will promise this. Even if I don't succeed at my goal, I will come back alive and give you all my thanks. Yeah, I'd have to look into it at some point, potentially. I just worry because obviously, technically, it counts as hacking, that does. And I just don't want to ruin, you know, things. He did his chat if the two could be used together. What Oh, he asked chat if the two could be used together. I would assume a randomizer would not be... It's one or the other. Like, either use that or you use a randomizer. I wouldn't want to... Yeah. I guess I wouldn't have to worry too much because I don't have, say, several thousand people to ruin my day. But, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I would think about, say... I would think about you having certain things. If you can actually, like, say what you want to be spawned, is not have anything too crazy, but just have, like, say, certain enemies spawn, which are not really going to, say, ruin me, but are at least going to cause me problems, for example. Like, just spawn a crab or whatever. Oh, that would be interesting. I know there's many games that work with crowd control. It's just, yeah, I've never looked into it. I think it's a paid thing. I can't recall. Would that be enough? Yeah. Don't forget, I collect on my promises, Buster. I couldn't see it working in multiplayer. Oh, wait for the cutscene. I honestly couldn't see it working in multiplayer, if I'm completely honest, just because it would then mess with other people's as well. But maybe? Joe Stable at 1559 Argay, crossing into Liberian airspace now. I don't know if it has affected multiplayer games before, or if it already does, but I just couldn't see it. Get course for Valeria Lake. Of course, I figured it was going to be in Valeria Lake. Oh, Roger! A lot of the Liberl airships noticed us. Self-functionality, nice little piece of tech they loaded us up with. Oh, we didn't know that doohickey would be causing a bit of a fuss right about now, you know? I mean, forget us. Imagine what would happen if those Liberl hicks saw that monster coming for them. God, I wish I could see that. What? Oh, we're under attack. No, you idiots panicking for. Check the damn radar. Contact, one small ship approaching from 4 o'clock. Oh, database message found. Oh, the Kapoo Scar Bandit ship Bobcat, Rhineford make. Scar Bandits. Please, Scar Bandits. Go get him. Go team! Yo! Greetings, Gallaudet. By all means, please do tell me, since we actually have a little bit of a pause while I do it. A lot of chatting at the moment, it's fine. I'm just making sure I take these pauses to make it easier when it comes around to editing. You beat the 50-50 and got Fushuan. Bad news, Topaz chances looking dodgy. Really? Is it because... Well, Jing is up next. I'm guessing you want Jing, though, as well. But no, you don't want Jing. You want to skip that one. I mean, you could still... It's still possible. If you skip Jing and you keep saving for Topaz, you'll have enough for 2, hopefully. If you at least have the potential 4.99 thingy as well. It depends on events too. You might be able to get her. Like, it's nice when you beat the 50-50, but it's like when you don't want to, it's like, fuck. It's like I'm on the 50-50 at the moment too. And I'm like, okay, I have my guarantee food. I can keep rolling and get the, you know, maybe get to soft P around, like get maybe to 50 or 60 or whatever. And then just wait on Jenga to see if I get it. If I do win it. Or I could just wait and keep saving. And I'm like, because I'm not going to say no to Jing if I do win, but still. We'll have to see what happens. I know when it comes to at least the light cone, I'm okay with that. And I still have my emergency topaz funds if needs be, because I do want that lady. Oh, I really do. But yeah, if you're diligent, I mean, you could possibly do it. I mean, I signed back up for the Amazon Prime. I get it every now and then anyway, just to kind of, because I've ordered some things and I'm probably going to cancel in a bit anyway. Just because I've ordered like a new doorbell and some screws for my computer. I'm going to try and get my M2 hard drive in, hopefully at some point, but fingers crossed. The irony is they're probably going to ring my fucking doorbell, which doesn't work tomorrow. Ugh. Do I have any favorite airships or aircraft in fiction? I do have a very soft spot for the High Wind in 7. I really do. I really do. I do indeed like the High Wind. Apart from that, I mean, I just love every airship in Final Fantasies. They're pretty cool. I do have a soft spot for Spitfires just because I'm English as well when it comes to actual aircraft. Like, meow. But that's more in fact rather than fiction. Now. Don't do this at home. I mean, it's a very bad idea to be, you know, going at super high speed to jump onto a moving airship. All right, it worked. Oh, so it did. Time for us to beat it then. Oh, the airship is breaking off. Although, fun fact, one thing which I'm not going to deny it is, although we always rag on Genshin for, like, at least when it comes to events and stuff compared to Star Rail, I do still think Star Rail is nicer. I will admit Genshin's, their studio handled the Twitch, the streaming incentives better than Star Rail. Where Star Rail did it in terms of people watching, and then also like counted a day as like an hour streaming it or whatever. I mean, granted, it can't be done as long. Genshin did it better, where it's like does it by hours played, or hours streamed of the game, and you didn't need to like you could. For example, you get like the third lot of Primo Gems in like streaming it for 12 hours. So, and because it's like the game that it is, it's like kind of more to actually do in a way. So I feel like they did do a bit better on that, but I don't disagree with the way Star Rail did it. It's just a shame that it was riddled with U-bots because of what it did. And I think it's absolutely disgusting that people did that, and I really hope they do not win, those assholes. I really do. Oh, what do we do? Do we pursue? Oh, no, leave them alone. If they were all up here, we'd have to poke them all, but we don't have time to bowl with small fries. Oh, understood. Oh, right now, our only job is clearing the glorious flight path. Oh, I should back to base for now. Let Sir Campanella know about the bandits. That is a good airship. The only problem with that airship is that you don't really ever see it except for the cutscene. At least not properly, because every other time it's just like, wow, you just click a destination and off you go. So that was disappointing. I was like so excited for the airship, like, you know, flying around the world and stuff, because that was one of the most like fun things to do in all the Final Fantasies for me. And I was like so disappointed when you couldn't do that. Ha! Put it out as well. Everything went exactly like you thought it would. Yeah. Josette, don't worry. The Shoshu ashtray we're talking about, he'll come back safe. Yeah, he will. I gave him a hug after all. He's got a promise to keep after all. You ain't getting between him and Estelle, though. The Whereabouts of Bonds, Chapter 6.